Hey, how you doing? My name is Mark, and I'm friends with Michael Kozak with the Healthy Traveler Lifestyle. And I'm going to be taking a road trip this weekend, and Michael has asked me to put a little video together to show sort of how I travel healthy and keep myself sort of high energy and feeling good when I'm on the road. So again, it's just a weekend road trip, so it's not a super long one. It's only about 5 hours from where I live. One of the first things I'm doing is I'm getting a cooler, and I'm going to load it up with some healthy stuff to travel with on the road. So I'm going to cut to some footage here of some things I'm making, but one of the big things I like to have every day at home or away is a green smoothie. And a green smoothie is super healthy, and I have them in the mornings, and it's a good way to get energy and a lot of just healthy, vibrant food in me to start out my day. So I'm actually, since I'm going to be gone for, I'm leaving today, I'm going to be gone Saturday, Sunday, and I'm going to come back Sunday night. I'm going to make a smoothie for each day. So I'm making one for this morning, and I'm going to make one for tomorrow and for Sunday, and I'm going to ice my cooler down and keep them in the cooler. So I'll show you how I make a smoothie here in just a second, but that's one of my main staples when I travel and when I'm at home is a green smoothie. I highly recommend them. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take an orange and cut it up into slices and put it into a little Tupperware and take that with me as a little munchie for the road. And also, hold on, I'm also going to take these little things I got at my local co-op, which they're little bars called Two Moms and the Raws, the brand name, and they're super healthy sort of energy bars that are wheat-free, dairy-free, which I like, no sugars, but are just loaded with healthy stuff, and they keep me full on the road so that when I'm stopping for gas or whatever, I'm not tempted to run in and go into all of the incredibly unhealthy foods that you find in convenience stores. So, let me see. The other thing I'm doing is I've picked up some exercise bands, and I'm going to show you what those are on my trip. I'm taking my camera, so I'll show you when I'm exercising with them in my motel room. I'm staying in kind of a dive, and it's not going to have an exercise facility, so I want to be able to continue to work out. So I'm going to take some running shoes to go jogging, and these exercise bands. And again, I'll show you what they are. But they're nice. They're beautiful for traveling, and they allow me to do some working out while I'm down in my room down south. So what else am I doing? Oh, I'm also taking my own shampoo and soap. I like to use organic products. I like to use products that don't use any animal parts or products in them or are tested on animals. And in some of the motels and hotels you stay at, you never know what you're going to get with their products. Not to mention the quality of those products can be subpar. So I'm also taking my own shampoo and my own soap. I think I may have covered all my bases here. So come with me, I'll show you how I make a smoothie, okay? All right. Okay, so what we're looking at here is what I use in my green smoothies that I make every day. And what I'm using in this particular one, and I mix it, I vary it by day, but I've got some chard here, some delicious chard, a banana, and these fresh cut strawberries. Now I also I eat a plant-based diet, so I incorporate some rice protein, and also this vitamin mineral green is something that I use. It's really super healthy. It's loaded with nutrients that are both from the ocean and land-based. Super healthy and delicious. So I put all this together to that little blender, mix it up. By the way, I meant to say, I'm out of ginger right now, but I usually cut up a little bit of ginger to put it in there as well. Very healthy to take that on a daily basis too. Okay. So I'm back from my trip. I decided not to take the camera with me. It was too cumbersome with the tripod and all that. So, but I want to show you how the bands work. And these are the bands. I just buy them at my local fitness store, and they come in different strengths. I've got like 4 or 5 different bands. This is the strongest one. But so you just attach them to the handles, and you can, as you can see, you can fold these things up, and they take up no space in your car or your suitcase or whatever. So just to give you a sense, you can do military presses. You can do curls. There's even a little door attachment. I'll show you that in a sec. So there's even a little door attachment that was like $6, $7 that you slip through the hinge side of the door, shut the door, and again, it works great in a hotel or motel room, and you can do things like a simulated bench press, butterflies, you can do punches, you can do triceps, and I'm just kind of blowing through all these exercises here just to give you an example. But again, that's the band situation, and it's an amazing workout that again doesn't cost anything. And so if you don't have access to a fitness center or don't want to pay the price, boom. I also take, of course, running shoes with me anytime I take a trip, so I can get out and beat the streets and see some town and get some cardio in. So the other thing I want to mention real quickly is I talked earlier about the green smoothies and how I like to mix them up every day. So one of the things I do is each green smoothie has a leafy green and a fruit in it. So you saw the one I made, it had chard and strawberries and a banana. So I also, for leafy greens, sometimes I'll put in spinach, sometimes I'll put in kale, collard greens. I vary it up every day so that my body's ingesting different healthy leafy greens. Then I also vary up the fruits. So I'll put strawberries one day, peaches the next, apple, oranges, and so forth. Amazing, amazing healthy way to start a day, and I highly recommend them whether you're home or away. So those are a couple of my healthy travel tips. I hope you travel healthy, and thanks for paying attention.